any rank into that, I guess.
Right. Yeah, that hasn't been enough games to... Alright, so here we go. So this is going to be game number 4 between IBM and Twitch. The series is currently 2-1 in favor of Twitch. So if TwitchTV wins this one, they will take the series 3-1. If IBM wins, it will be 2-2, and we will go to the ace match. So the bottom right, spawning is the red Protoss, we have Unless from TwitchTV. And in the top right is the blue Zerg, we have Swisha from Team IBM. The map is Star Station. This is a 4-position map. There is no forced spawn here, so as you can see, they got close by ground right now. Close by ground, generally favoring Protoss in a PvZ matchup, but this is still a pretty big distance, so I don't think they'll be a clear favorite based on the positions here. So we'll see how this goes. I've been experimenting with a lot of PvZ builds right now. As Zerg, I can't really find anything I like. They changed Burrow so that Burrow is hatchery tech now. And I don't know, I thought like that would be really good. But it turns out, in my experience, it doesn't really help that much. It is really fun to play though. If you get roaches and get Burrow out early, like, it's very entertaining. Unless it's actually scouting cross-spawn first here. I don't know if he thinks that this map is forced cross-spawn, or if he just always scouts cross. Clark does this sometimes as well. He always scouts cross-spawn first, even though, like, it's least efficient. Yeah, and then he's actually going the other direction too, so it'll be a long time before he sees our Zerg player here. Looks like is Swisha going hatch first? He is going hatch first, so this is risky against Protoss just because the metagame is still Forge first, which as you can see we've got Forge coming down here for the Protoss player. It looks like it was maybe 13 or 14 Forge. So cannoning out the natural is a risk, but this probe scouted cross first and then the wrong direction, so he should be just fine from any sort of cannon out. So actually a pretty greedy build here coming out of Swisha. He went 15 hatch and then 2 drones and then 16 pool. So that's about as greedy as you can get. He is bringing down this drone here just to check to see if there's pylon or cannons building, but little does he know the probe is on the wrong corner of the map right now. So I think the hatchery will actually finish before the probe even finds it, so no danger there. So neither of the players know where each other is yet. The second Overlord's going to find them eventually, but interesting. Swisha? Oh, okay, I was going to say he was scouting cross first, but he already checked the close distance field of mine. So you got the Nexus coming down for the Protoss player. He did go cannon before gateway, maybe because he's completely in the dark here, so just to be a little bit safer. Yeah, and there's the gateway, actually pretty late gateway. So he does find that hatchery now. No worker transfer yet. 2 queens on the way. No gas yet for the Zerg, so he is playing the gasless style here. So that kind of implies he's going to go for a very quick third hatch. He's at 25 supply here. Oh, he is taking 1 gas now. And not sending any drones out to his third, so maybe just sticking with 2 bases. Sneaky probe here is in the main. There's an Overload that's going to fly right over top of it, so hopefully Swisha sees that. On the Protoss side, just producing pure probes. Worker count right now is 25 to 20 in favor of the Zerg. I feel like that puts Unless a little bit behind. I want to say with the Forge first, and especially with his latest as Gateway was, I feel like he should have more probes there. I think the Protoss is typically leading in workers until the Zerg gets a little bit further in. But we'll see.
Okay, where are we on this game?
Well, pretty standard, except we didn't see the 3 hatch build out of the Zerg. And there it is, a single probe. Oh yeah, okay, I was going to say there was a probe that was tucked in the base, but Swisha saw that and just took it out. So Cybercar is just finishing up here for Unless, so we'll see if he makes any sort of choice on tech path. He really hasn't built anything so far. I think he's just got that single Zealot. Yeah, single Zealot, 27 probes, 30 drones. No Zerglings at all for... Is that true? Have there... Yeah. Swisha has not built a single offensive unit, just pure drones. Look at this, he's got 39 drones and 6 more on the way. He's going to be 45 drones. So he's playing very, very greedy. Hatch
He's also
first and
floating
pure
600 mins right now.
Yeah, he can't even spend it all. No sign of that third. You have a mothership core out, adding on 1 gateway it looks like, and we are kind of boosting out +1 for a Protoss here. So, he's scouting, yeah, Switch is scouting with the Overlord. This is sort of a standard timing, you know, right around 7 minutes you can usually float in and see what the tech choice is, but okay, there we go. We do have a Robo, but it's pretty well hidden in the natural here. Actually, any poking at the front would reveal that. I don't know if Swisha is going to be able to see this. That's going to be really close if he sees the Robo. And so if he's looking, he sees that the Forge is researching. And I don't know if he clicks on that Robo. He should know it. I mean, this is looking more and more like some sort of 2-base attack. When the +1 is being kind of boosted out, Robo's finishing up. He's not even paying attention to this Overlord now. He hasn't clicked on anything, and interestingly enough, I don't know if there's even anything else that can attack it. Oh, Swisha is setting up that proxy. It's the Swarm Host build. Except he's taking a third. It's a variant of the Swarm Host build. So this is actually really cool. This is a pretty aggressive version of it. To set up the proxy right in the third base means that it's almost certainly going to be seen. I would have liked to see the proxy over here in the fourth. But the idea is that you slowly move a queen down there. You can see the queen is coming. Get a couple of colonies down here, you know, like 1 spore, a couple of spines. Get the queen down there to start spreading creep. And then build swarm hosts. And his infestation pit just popped. So we should see some swarm hosts starting. Yeah, there we go. So 6 swarm hosts on the way. And then a good follow-up to this is Hydras as well. So if there's a Stargate down, you can defend the Stargate and the Mothership Core with the Hydras. He's got a really good scout. I mean, he has 2 Overlords in the base of the Protoss just sitting here. So I think, yeah, he sees everything. He doesn't see the Twilight Council, but he sees everything else. Swarm hosts are going to pop here. First 2 creep tumors are down from this queen. Oh, unless it's going to see this. And this is the vulnerable minute, because a push out here can kill this. Observer gets away. Yeah, he needs to push right now and kill this before these swarm hosts get here and get set up. If he doesn't push, yeah, DJ Wheat saying go kill it now. He's exactly right. He's got about a 30-second window to attack this, and these swarm hosts are going to get here and get burrowed, and this is going to become an almost impenetrable position. First 2 swarm hosts are here, still no move out. Pushing out with just the Immortals. Rest of the swarm hosts, okay, so this is bad for the Protoss now. He's going to lose his first Immortal too, no micro at all. Trying to pull it back.
No, it's dead.
Yep, first Immortal goes, and so now he's in a tough spot. Yeah, Swish is even walking these swarm hosts up. He can start to walk these creep colonies up. And he's just going to have infinite workers here. So a good follow-up to this would actually be Hydras. Just pure swarm host production coming out of Swisha. I don't even know if he's transitioned any tech. Dark Templar warping in the natural. I missed that completely. There is a spore there, but the spore goes down. Does Swisha have any overseers? He's just starting one now. He's lost 6 workers so far, so both of these players really going for each other's throats here, but I feel like Swish's attack is going to be a lot more successful. Overseer is out now. Problem is, he has literally no army back at home. He's going to have to fight these DTs with drones and a queen. He needs to get that Overseer back over here. Oh, okay, back in range of a spore here. So there goes 1 DT. And the other's going to get cleaned up as well. So significant damage there. 15 workers killed, but this is his big problem here is there are so many swarm hosts set up outside his base. 15 of them now.
Cyber Core is about to go down.
Yeah, there's Mothership Core. Mothership Core is going to try and work on the swarm host, but all he has to do is bring that queen forward. And that'll be the end of that.
Should probably move the spine crawlers up as well.
Yep, yeah, you can start to move those up.
Robo Bay's unpowered. Yeah. Oh, DT's up there. That's bad.
Yeah, a couple of DTs. The Spore is looking on. The Spore's burrowed, so yeah, those will get taken out. DTs did a fair bit of work here.
Yeah, they killed about half of them,
but I don't think it matters. There's just nothing left here for the Protoss. 25 workers killed now, so even with that DT harass, Swisha has managed to even the worker, or take the advantage of the workers killed. As his third here, hasn't started mining, but doesn't really need to. Lots of idle workers from Swisha right there. He needs to get them back to work. Ship core goes down. Supply is 102 to 34. Worker count is 50 to 26. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Dark Templar Shrine was proxied in the lower left, which can Swisha can actually see that, ironically, with that Overlord. So he tried to be super sneaky about hiding it, but he could see it anyway. He's trying to follow us up with a bunch of gateways. He does have another Dark Templar walking around somewhere. Oh yeah, looking at the Hydra Den. Nice Transkeys. These Transkeys will save that. Lots of gates here. We'll try and warp in Stalkers.
Got a bunch more of the swarm hosts about to go down.
Yep, that's what, 14 swarm hosts total. And they pop 2 locusts each, so yeah, he's got them staggered too.
It's 6 of them, or 16 of them. Yeah.
A lot of swarm hosts.
Yeah. A lot of damage.
Jared's saying, I don't know what Toss can do from here, and DJ Weed says it should have been stopped before it happens. And that's exactly right. When he flew over those colonies with that observer, he should have went and killed them right away. And then he would have been pretty far ahead.
Yeah, he's coming up even into the main to burrow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Still patrolling with that observer. No other DT weapons anywhere. Now 102 supply to 30. Both players are floating ridiculous amounts of resources.
Oh, and there goes the Nexus SGG. He's got 2,000 minerals and less than 100 gas. So, yeah.
GG. Alright, so Swisha ties it up for IBM. 2 games to 2 games. So we will go to an ace match.